It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it. Cause I been waiting all night to make it go from the friend zone to the end zone. Tryna take it to the house, baby, let's go. Cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
So, hello there everyone, especially to Mrs. Pabiros Ricaporte, my course professor for this activity. My name is John Cedric R. Mercado, a third-year BPED student at the Northwestern Visayan Colleges. And we're here at the Amigo Badminton Center together with my badminton coach since grade school. Ma'am, introduce yourself.
Good day to those who are watching, especially to the professor and Cedric, Ma'am Bobby Rose Ricaporte. For the information of everyone, I am Ma'am Lisa M. Ignacio, a teacher at Calibo Pilot Elementary School.
So, today we'll be doing an interview activity. My coach will answer a following question that is related to sport that she chose. So, ready na ma'am?
Go.
So, question number 1 is, how many years have you been a coach?
I've been a coach for almost 19 years now because
Wow.
when I started,
Almost century na.
yes, so when I started to become a permanent in the pilot school, parang I have been appointed to be the coach for badminton. So most likely it's been 19 years already.
Since you start
Yes,
teaching sa pilot,
because I started in the year 2003.
so almost century na po. So the next question is, why did you choose badminton?
Badminton because for me, it is a sport where it can fit me. It's easy, it's simple, even though it's expensive because you have to provide rackets and shuttlecocks. But
Or
badminton court fee, but for me it fits me because of and maybe it's been my sport even when I was still in high school.
So the next question na me, who pushes you to be a coach in badminton?
Who pushes me to become a coach? When I was employed at the pilot school, I have noticed that there was already an existing team in the pilot school, but there was no teacher who's really into it to handle this team. So I feel that since I have knowledge in badminton, so I decided to accept the challenge and take it to become the coach for my team in the pilot school.
Okay po. So fourth question is, what are the struggles during the year of being a coach?
Struggles of being a coach is that, since this sport is an expensive game, so of course you will be needing a funding in terms of course you provide rackets for your athletes, you provide shuttlecocks, and if you really want to develop the skills of your athletes, you should play in a setup just like this one. So they have to pay court fees. So those are really the struggles of a coach, because if you are handling these children, especially if you find talent in them, you also have to provide necessary things so that they will be able, expenses, so that they will be able to play the sport.
So another question, ma'am, is, what is your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement as a coach, I can say maybe the highlight of my career is during regional meets, because that is so far the highest meet that I have reached, me and the team representing Aklan in the Western Visayas Regional Athletic Meet. So maybe the highlight of my career was when we got a second next to Negros, and in this sport, those provinces who are really on top of this sport are Negros and
Negros.
Iloilo, and it's really a privilege for us that during that time, we were able to beat Iloilo and came second next to Negros. That was in Antique.
So it was an honor pala.
Yes,
So-
and also not only that, no, with the achievements you get from all these athletes, but also one thing that counts the most is that when your athletes become successful in
Correct.
their chosen field,
Yes.
and they also and your athletes become also can avail full scholarship because of this sport, and become players also
Other,
in respective
Schools.
universities in college. So that's one of the I think biggest accomplishment that you can get as a coach. Seeing your players perform well and do well and become successful.
just seeing them how they grow as an individual.
Seeing them how they grow as an individual, because you don't only teach them the basic skills in this sport, the love for this sport, the passion for this sport, but you also teach them how they behave, how they play, how they respect players, how they respect their team. So you are the reflection of your athletes, you as coach. So seeing them play good, play well, being achieve their dreams also is one way of making me also proud of them.
Okay, ma'am. So the next question is, what did you do during the pandemic to continue being a coach?
Well, in my case, during pandemic, to continue myself being a coach, I have a training pool in my school, and I start training these young children, basic skills. So since it's pandemic and we cannot, pandemic and children are prohibited to go out, so I gather them, maybe mostly my nephew and my niece are also um, studying in the pilot school, and the other kids there in my neighbor. So I gather them, I teach them basic skills, and I also have to bring my poles in my house in our front yard, and put badminton net, and from there you teach them the basic skills.
Okay po, ma'am. So the last question is, what is the best thing that you experience as being a coach?
Well,
Experience or any moment, ma'am, na memorable?
best thing, the memorable things are, when I decide to become a coach, I don't think it as a burden, but for me an honor, because you're not helping these athletes to become successful, but you inspire them to become better version of themselves. You encourage them that just to strive harder and to reach for that goal. And the best thing that experience for me is during tournaments, you let them play, you bring them for exposure, you go to places you've never been to, you spend more time, and you get to know them personally. You establish a relationship between a coach and an athlete, and you get to know them personally. You establish communication and rapport, so you get to be friends with them. But sometimes you get to you set up a, a, a line wherein you want to be friends with them for some time, and then you let them know that you are the coach and instill discipline to them.
Okay, wow. So thank you, ma'am, for your time and for sharing us your experience being a coach for me and for the other future players.
Yes, and let me also inform those who are still watching that Cedric used to be my player back in the days, and he's very hardworking. He's very hardworking during the training. Very very patient, and I'm really proud of the course that he chose. I'm happy that he was able to take this course and become also inspire also the pupils, no?
Yes.
Become also an inspiration to others, especially in the field of, this his chosen field of endeavor. So thank you, Cedric,
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
interviewing me, and I hope that you become successful someday.
Hopefully, ma'am. Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you. So
Thank you.
that's all for today. So thank you, ma'am. God bless.
Thank you, Ma'am
Thank you,
Madilis.
guys.